How's it going, everybody? I am the Texas Man. I hope you guys are all having an amazing night and day. Make sure you guys subscribe and you guys hit that bell notification button so you guys don't miss out on a single video coming out in the future here on the Texas Man channel. Right before we get into the review for The Hangover, a couple things I want to let you guys know about. A good friend of mine that is also a YouTube creator, his channel is called Reckless Gamer 527. Highly encourage you guys to check out his channel. He helped me with a couple problems that I was having for streaming. So everything should be in working order. And hopefully, I will be able to start doing some more streams for you guys, covering some different video games. I've got a bunch of games I want to cover for you guys, like Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Mario Kart 8, and Jurassic World Evolution. And also, tomorrow morning around 10 a.m. is my goal. I will be doing a stream covering Star Wars 9, The Rise of Skywalker, talking everything positive and negative. So make sure you guys are able to watch that live. If you guys aren't, I still will have the pre-recorded version up for you guys after the stream ends, and you guys can watch the playback. With that, let's get into The Hangover, the 2009 film, and oh boy, oh, this film was special. I have one word for this movie: dumb. So we're gonna talk about positives and negatives, and there are actually some positives in this review. So Bradley Cooper, I honestly thought did an amazing performance, a phenomenal job for acting. This film had a very simple plot, and it continues as the film progresses. Basically, the point of the Hangover film, for those of you guys who have not seen it, and I honestly would strongly suggest that you don't waste your time watching this movie. Um, Basically, this bachelor goes to Las Vegas. They take this drug and they forget everything that happens during the night, and they have to figure out what happened and the big mystery of what they did. And they did some really stupid stuff. And it just turns into a bunch of gags and giggles and some really stupid and unnecessary things, in my personal opinion, that happen. And that's it. Oh, and then they got to try to find the bachelor, which is named Doug, and they have to get him back to the wedding in time. And that's the movie. That's the plot. That's the synopsis of this film of 99 minutes of stupidity. Um, Honestly, I don't understand why a part 2 and 3 were made at all. I really just don't understand, because this film has a beginning, middle, and end. The fact that there was a part 2 and 3, I just have no interest to watching at all. This film was just garbage. Um, I liked the ring that was in this film that ended up surviving the Holocaust. I thought I really enjoyed that scene that was in this movie. The "Who Let the Dogs Out" song was in this film, and I loved it. Priceless. There's a bunch of Indiana Jones jokes and references in this film, so I thought that was pretty cool. Um, the forgetting drug, I thought was a very interesting and unique story plot. Yes, it's very cliche, but how it was used, I thought it was pretty cool. And this film had a very decent conclusion to everyone's story arc and the overall plot and narrative, like I said earlier. And that's it. This was just. I honestly had a really hard time watching this film from start to finish. There was a couple times I paused it and I'm like, I don't understand why I'm watching this. And the only reason I watched this film for you guys during the holidays is because it was requested by a good friend of mine, William, and he's one of my very first subscribers, and I did it just for him. So, Will, if you're watching this, congratulations. I watched this movie, and I will work on making sure I burn it out of my head. And honestly, I really don't remember that much, even though I just saw it 48 hours ago. For negatives, continuing, This film was way too long. This film should have been like an hour and a half, not almost 2 hours. It's just way too long. The R rating is warranted for sure. The music was so-so. This film also had an abundance of dick jokes, F jokes, and ass jokes. I honestly was watching this movie while watching on my phone someone live streaming Star Wars Battlefront 2, and watching the live stream was more interesting than watching the movie. That was really bad. And I was constantly checking my watch. I'm like, is this almost over with? I was trying to watch the movie just for the review's sake, but I had no interest watching it other than the review. I don't understand why people thought this film was good, and the fact that people thought it was good means that it made a lot of money, and that's the only explanation I can understand why there's a part 2 and 3. I honestly don't know how and why the tiger got into the Hangover bathroom in the room, and I don't understand how and why the random baby just magically shows up in the bachelor hangover room, and why do we need to have a Mike Tyson thing going on here? I just didn't understand it. There were a couple jokes in this film that were funny, but 99% of them were just god awful, and I don't remember any of them. Also, there's a scene where some police end up capturing the main group of guys, and they end up electrocuting them in the face. And it's played to be comedy, but it's basically just police brutality, and just not fun. Also, there is no way that the main group of guys would have been able to steal and drive away with a cop car away from Caesar Palace. It's just dumb. And I also don't understand why these guys, and they're like in their mid-30s or whatever, something like that. I don't understand why these guys did not drink coffee after their hangover and eat some bread. No, they're drinking more alcohol. They're just dumb. I can't. I honestly, guys, I wanted to write down so many negative things about this movie that could have filled out 6 pages for a notebook, and this movie honestly made my head hurt. I had to drink some rum while watching this film in order to keep my sanity and make sure my head did not explode at how stupid this film was. It's stupid. It is dumb. It is a waste of your time and energy and soul watching it. The fact that I watched this movie makes me cry. I hope you're happy, William, because this movie was beyond bonkers bad. With that, guys, I'm going to give The Hangover a 4 out of 10. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys all tomorrow morning around 10 a.m. my time for Star Wars Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker, full review and rant. You guys all have a great time and a great day. I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye, guys.